Well, I just made it over here to this new farm I picked up a couple weeks ago. Got permission to hunt on it. It's not a super big farm. It's only 17 acres in size, but the location of it is incredible. Got a lot of housing neighborhoods all the way around it, so the deer kind of congregate in here and they filter through here a bunch too. So I think it's going to be an awesome farm this fall. But I used to hunt it a lot. I grew up right down the road here. I hunted it a lot when I was younger and killed a lot of nice bucks off of it and seen a lot of good deer in here. So there's always been good deer in here. So I know there's going to be a good one. But it's changed a lot. I came in here last week to put a camera out. On the west side over here, there's a couple big houses and a barn they put up right on the fence line. That used to be their main travel corridor right down that fence line over there. And this pasture that used to be out here in the middle of this farm, it's all grown up. It's thick and nasty. I think it's going to help this farm out. I really think it's going to make it better because they got a lot more cover in here now. But I got an excellent spot picked out. I come in here and scouted the edge of this holler. Looks like a cattle trail coming down the edge of this holler, so I think I got them figured out where they've moved their travel corridor to. But I set a feeder out. I'm going to check this camera, and then I brought the weed eater with me. I'm going to weed eat this little area out just so they got a better area to feed around in here and make it a little more easier on them. But I got excellent access to this stand tree I've got picked out. There's a driveway. The neighbor's house is up here at the top. There's a driveway right down the middle of this farm. I can come right up that driveway just like what the deer's used to and park up there at the top and slip right down this fence row right here and pop into the stand. So anything out of south wind is going to be great. Great access. Going to set the feeder up. They got great cover. We're nestled in here tight. I think they're probably bedding here at the south end of this old growed up field. And of course we got this good trail here on this other side of us too. So it might take us a little while to figure it out, but we're going to figure these deer out in here. And I think it's going to be an awesome spot. So I'm going to check this camera and then I'm going to get to work. Looks like the coons or deer or something's knocked that sideways. I hope that ain't been like that super long. I don't know if there's going to be a whole lot of deer activity. It's just been out a week, but we'll find out. Golly, 2,600 pictures. Hopefully some good bucks. So it looks like there was deer in here almost immediately after I set the camera up. A couple pretty decent bucks, it looks like. I don't know if they're shooters or not. I can't really tell. They look like pretty good deer. I'll pull them up and get a little better view of them on the computer, but they look like pretty decent bucks. I usually shoot anything about a 3-year-old. 3-year-old or older is probably my age range around here, but there's a lot of hunting pressure all the way around this area. And we don't have just mega giant deer here. I mean, they're kind of few and far between, but we've killed a lot of 120s, 130 caliber deer, and these deer don't look like they're quite that big. I don't know. They're pretty decent bucks, but I'll have to get a better view of them. But that does tell me that they're bedding here in all this thick stuff, because we set that camera out on Sunday evening, and Sunday night those 2 bucks were right here along with several does. So I haven't filtered through even half the pictures yet, but that just kind of confirms what I was thinking, that they're bedding and they're staying on this farm. Early season, the deer aren't moving a whole lot. They got their little area there that they're staying in, so I know these bucks are staying right here close. I'm gonna go ahead and go through these pictures and look at them, and then I'm gonna get to work here weed eating and get on out of here, and I'll check these pictures on the big computer. But that gives me a lot of hope and gets me a little excited for this farm. We're gonna have some great hunts on this farm here this fall. Well, I got this all cleaned out here. Got this little field area, all the bedding over here. And you got your block of woods over here, but I got this all weed eated out. Made this little path through here. All slips over here to my corn pile. All slips over here to this little weed eated area that I cleaned up, but I'm thinking that old triple, that tree there on the left, will be my stand tree. But I haven't decided completely yet. Then you got this big beautiful bottom over here. I think this is going to be a killer spot. I had 4 or 5 big shooter bucks on there for this area. They're not super giant. One of them's a pretty good buck. It's got split G2s on both sides. And then one of the 9s was a pretty good buck. But this is just beautiful and a heck of a trail. Running right along the edge of this hillside here. Don't know if you can see it with the camera, but good trail running through here. Right along the edge of this bottom. But I'm gonna pack up and get out of here. And then I'll come back in a week or so and hang that stand in whichever tree I decide to hang it in. That'll be it, and then we'll wait till this fall. Gotta be out of town next weekend, but I got another spot. A couple places actually. I got a spot over right there at the house that I gotta get a little kill plot planted in, and then I got another spot about an hour, not quite an hour, about 40 minutes from the house that I'm gonna try and get over to, and not next weekend but the following week, to get a food plot planted. If not, I'll at least get a feeder put up and a camera put over there. But I'm hot. I'm gonna go home, get a shower, keep watching, because this is gonna be a good spot this coming fall. I think it's gonna be really good, so just keep watching. I'm gonna keep giving updates, and we're gonna have a good season.